Alright, so like, I don't know what to do with my life right now. Okay, so like, I pretty much have what I think is like the answer to everything. Okay? Die Antwoord. I have the answer to everything. Fucking douchebag. So like, it's math, cellular energy. If you cannot believe that, or if you cannot relate whatever it is you're working on with whatever number thing that you do, I don't know what to say. Okay? So, I don't know. Contact me if you would like to join a live stream where we can discuss numbers and shit. Okay? I don't know where to start, guy. I'm just staring here at, like, you know, my breakdown of how to come up with, like, gravity based on the number of shit in the first page of the Bible. Okay? Like, I literally took, there's 116 useful lines. You have a column of 53 lines and a column of 63 lines on that first page to total 116. And there's 126 total lines. And for some reason, I decided to do a bunch of shit in division. And I took 116 plus 53, divided that by 126, and I get something that looks an awful lot like pi if you start manipulating the numbers, because you guys don't know what numbers are. And then I took 116, added 53, added 126, divided by 126, so 295 over 126, and I get 2.34, which is like the 23.4 degree tilt, because there's no ones, there's only tenths. There's no oneths. Anyway, so it looks like 23.4, but that 2.34, it looks like a 2143 backwards. 3412 is just 2143 backwards, and that's very interesting for fifth dimensional Earth consciousness. 1 of 7 of 13 of 110 of 2143. So you get 295 by 126 is just number of shit in the pages of the Bible, but it adds up to 2 point, backwards 2143, a 69, followed by an 84 1. Okay? But since the other side of it is the 2, you can think of like 8421. Then that's your vortex math piece. And I played around with it a little bit, and I was able to derive, 9.80665, which in meters per second squared is gravity, gravitational constant. So, like, from the pages of a book, and the number of, like, from one page of a book, the number of lines in this column versus the number of lines in that column, not very much space. Like, you're actually able to, like, fucking figure out, like there in that yellow and blue section. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, this is pi, and this is like, gravity. From the numbers of lines on the first page of the Bible, I'm still stupefied by how close and synchronistic this all is to Armageddon. To like that many significant figures, it's kind of like, I don't know where this video would be, but I'm a little bit like mind blasted. So like, it's at the time now where it's either you prove me wrong or you can't. It's funny to me, but I don't think it's possible. I can like, I'll start from square one, I guess, and just fucking build a stupid matrix like really fast, because I wouldn't want to like go over it to great detail. Oh, this was an awesome one. Pool. I don't have the order right here. Interesting. Anyways, I made a mistake. Look at that. Big deal. Yeah, I didn't rack it right. I have my 13, 14, 15 confused here. Well, the 14's still in the right place with the 6. But, like, just the 13 and 15. Anyway, whatever. They should be like that. I messed up the 13 and the 15. It's actually better, though. Look at that. See, my 13 and 15 are here. They got to be 15, 13. That doesn't change anything with my 3, 2, 2 here. 13, 15. And my 13, 15 that changes here brings this one over here, so you have a 1, 1, 1. Because the 3 is a 1, and that's very important. So it's hard to say that this is 3, 2, 2, because you have 1, 1, space 1, and a 2, and a 2. But, like, you know, it works better with the 15 here and the 13 here. So just things that blow my mind, like, you know, you're allowed to be wrong. It's okay to make mistakes. This is where you learn. Okay? I don't know, people are so proud of themselves and never want to be wrong. The ego. I don't like being wrong. Like, no one gonna lie. I don't like being wrong. Man, here are my earlier pictures of Armageddon without like the 10 cutaway, and you have like a, you know, 6 cells here with your 3 cells where your incoming magnetism, you know, comes in from the, or energy comes in from the black hole via sine wave, which is just like an S, you know. Sine wave is just, you know, if you were able to like cut it in half, it would make a circle, you know, instead of continuing, you know, take this part, fold it over here, makes a circle. So, period, you know. I am blown away with finding my name in Jewish Gematria cipher. I am blown away with finding my date of birth in the zoomed up version of the magnet on a stick. Yeah, that's definitely twisted. And now I'm finding 42 everywhere, or, you know, someone made a comment that 2424 is the number of Jesus. What is that? Is that even true? Gematria? What is it? Is it type like, I don't know, Jesus Christ or something? Sure. That's not what I see. I wish I had that. Jesus? No, it's not Jesus. That's just 74 in simple 444. Anyway, what's 2424? Just type 2424 into Gematria. Words are swords. Power of the Holy Spirit is rising. She is unholy for supporting corruption. Jesus Christ's people of the apocalypse. Lord's wife, greatest love of all. Even the Great Spirit has a wife. Living by the sword. His family thought he was a lunatic. Power to destroy souls. United States President Donald John Trump. I am the Lion of the tribe of Judah that opens the Lamb's book of life. Seriously feels like that. Okay. I've actually lost 2 subscribers in the last like day. It's a very insane world. Look at that. Very insane world. Yeah. I think I've been making quality content. You know, artistic content, even with the whole like almost famous shit. Matching it with synchronistic songs, you know, tying it all in on nice, tying it into the movie made before that. I think I'm taking this too seriously. Alphanumeric crystalline structure. Okay, so like whatever, you know. I'm batting 1,000, guy. I'm literally, I don't really care about the details of the Bible. I don't. Her life was compared to Horton Hears a Who. Precious daughter who loves her daddy God. The most deadliest protector of Jesus. I wouldn't bet on fucking with Kevin. I wouldn't bet against Kevin at this point. Holy wisdom bride of almighty Jesus. Thinks he has the right to commit murder. No, because, you know, that's stupid. Okay? We're not allowed to advance this level until we all advance this level. Okay? All of us together as a one. You are the weakest link does not mean you get like a fucking morning star in the back of your skull. Come, Lord Jesus, and take your people home. Yeah, this is fucked up reality. The truth of Christ's return as a lion. Tetrahedra are four-dimensional simplices. An unrealistic sense of superiority. Well, raise children to love and respect others. I mean, sure, 24/24 guy. I don't say at this point. So, like, yeah, like, contact me. I don't know, there's ways of contacting me. If you can't figure out how to contact me, I don't know what to say. But, like, maybe we can schedule a time and a date to do this. Because, like, I had nothing better to fucking do, guy. You know, there's all these, like, people that don't like swearing and have a problem with swearing. They're just numbers. So, like, you're allowed to, be offended by the numbers that I create, I guess. But I think that's just silly nonsense. So, like... And I don't want to talk about Die Antwoord anymore. Like, seriously. It's kind of interesting that it's a pyramid with a foundation. Like, I've always thought that one, okay? Like, the one by 9. Like, this one right here. I don't know if you see it. But this top one of 9 ones or zeros, with the 69. That's always, like, been, like, a ground floor for me. So if you invert it, you actually see the 4 yellow, the 5 yellow, the 3 yellow, the 1 yellow. Like, they're actually sitting on top of, like, a ground, which is what I always thought was supposed to happen. But very interesting when I went to down here. It's like, this is pi, okay? 3.1, and you have 4 cells. This could be a 13. That could be a 4, so this could be 3 point. 1, 4. 3 makes 4 makes 5. These 3 cells, or these 4 cells... I see pi and pi, and look, you have 5 rows here. This is Euclid's 47th problem with the 4-7, but it's also 5 rows, so it's like 5 pi, and there's 2 of them, left and a right. 5 pi over 2. Like, I mean, it's been interesting. Like, I've never thought I would have used the way that I got to where I got to. Like, this is just silly madness, retardedness, but I mean, kind of cool. It's more than kind of cool. Like, every song is new. Every clip from funny stuff is like, you see it with new eyes. You hear the numbers. You see the shit that's going on. You look at the colors. The fucking ting-tings or whatever. The ting-tings. Like, I can't believe Shut Up and Let Me Go. Like, I'm talking Mandelbrot set, whatever. Ever since that guy pissed me off about that, it busts my balls just for no reason. Like, this is just silly nonsense, guy. Yeah, dinosaurs.
We tend to think of the animals of the Cretaceous.
Rawr. Like, look, this is retarded. Mandelbrot said, you're going into the page, guy. This screen is a 4, and your 2 is going in and out of the page. Fucking diamonds, guy. Are you shitting me? You want to count how many times we go through? Okay, like, believe what you want to believe, but, like, stop thinking incorrectly. It bugs Kevin. Okay? And all this shit about the Bible that people take literally bugs Kevin. It's a story. It's just a bunch of numbers. Who gives a fuck? Okay? What we've associated those numbers with word-wise. You gotta let go of that for a bit. Okay? People who memorize the Bible are useless to Kevin. Did that create a cellular energy device yet? No. Did that do anything important yet? No. Gnarls Barkley. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that, but, like, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. This should be fucking shared with billions of people to wake up the idiots of life. But I can't even get, like, a small following. Man, people are stupid and daft. There's no one intelligent down here on Earth.